Today on Judge Faith. Newlyweds' wedding photos held hostage by the groomsmen?
Your Honor, there are no do-overs in this wedding. This is the one chance we had, and people are still waiting.
I was invited to the wedding. There was no hiring, there was no contract.
You offered to take photos at their wedding, and you told them that the other photographers were substandard.
And later, cousins disagree over the condition of a car.
Her boyfriend was cutting the grass on a riding mower, and he came to me and said, I scratched your car, but it's not really bad. And he smiled.
But when I got those estimates for $800 or $900, I'm like, oh no.
Just because the car is beat up doesn't mean it's okay for anyone to come and scratch it up even further.
Faith Jenkins, her distinguished legal career.
Firm, plump, and hydrated, but
Prosecutor, and then a preeminent legal analyst on cable news. And now she's the judge in her own courtroom. Her cases are real, and her rulings are final. She is Judge Faith. Plaintiffs Sina and Donald Gurdon say their groomsmen offered to take professional photographs at their wedding, but still hasn't delivered them. They are suing for a refund and proper wedding photographs. Defendant Lawrence Weatherby says he doesn't owe any money because he was doing his friend a favor and they had no formal contract.
All rise. Court is in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Please be seated. Your Honor, the litigants have been sworn in. This is the case of Gurdon and Gurdon versus Weatherby.
Thank you, Juan. Sina Gurdon and Donald Gurdon?
Yes.
Correct.
You were suing the defendant Lawrence Weatherby
Yes.
for $4,000 for the refund for photography work you paid him to do at your wedding and other additional expenses?
Correct.
Okay, why don't we start from the beginning? Tell me what's going on here.
So I met Larry at work many years ago, and Larry's one of the groomsmen in our wedding, and he was helping me
So
set
he was
up.
a good friend of yours.
Yes. And he was helping me set up the day before our wedding, and we had hired a photographer. A little background on that, my sister had called us in April and said, did you have a photographer for the wedding? We said, no, we hadn't planned one yet. And she said, well, I don't have a lot of money, but my wedding gift to you is if you could pay $300, I'll take care of the photographer for you. You won't have to worry about anything. So Sina and I agreed to that.
So the gift was you would pay $300 for the photographer, your sister would pay the rest.
Correct.
Which was, do you know how much the total was?
I don't.
You don't.
Okay, go ahead.
So as they were setting up their lighting, Larry had said to us, I don't want to make you nervous, but I can tell I'm a professional photographer. I can tell that they don't know how to shoot a wedding. I'll tell you what, I'll call my son. He'll come down, just pay us the same $300 that you pay them, and we'll take care of everything. We'll get you proofs, we'll get you albums. Don't worry.
Because I
This
don't-
was at the rehearsal dinner?
Correct.
Prior to the wedding, did you know that he took photos at all? Had you ever seen him with equipment?
Yes,
Okay.
and he's actually shot weddings. I've seen pictures of the weddings he's.
Prior to the wedding, you knew that?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Weatherby, you are a groomsman in the wedding.
Well, let's start out that Donald, as we first met, yes, we did truly meet at work.
Okay.
Okay, and about a week before the rehearsal dinner, Donald and Sina came over. Sina was quite upset because the photographers that they, had her sister had hired. There were apparently a couple of kids, with a couple of cameras, and they were doing the photographs.
So they were rookies compared
They
to your
were
experience.
extreme rookies, yes, to say the least. Okay, I've been doing photography since I was 14 years old.
She tells you,
She's
I don't
distraught
like these
about her
photographers. I'm
photographer, and I
concerned
say-
about them.
And I say, okay, well, if you want, I'll take the pictures for you. There was nothing said about money.
You're saying they never paid you $300?
That's correct.
Who took the photos?
My son and I.
You both took
When
photos?
I was in the wedding party, my son was taking pictures. When I wasn't required by the wedding party, I was taking pictures.
Who did you give the $300 to?
I gave it to Larry's son.
Was it cash?
Yes, it was in an envelope, and what we said was we didn't want to leave for the honeymoon and you not have the resources that you asked for to do what you need to do.
Did you get a receipt or any documentation that you paid him for photos?
No, but he
Okay.
took the envelope.
Did you have a conversation with your son about money at all?
No, I just I mean, this is the first I've heard of it.
It's not the first you've heard of it, right? You've had conversations with them. This is
No, we never
2011.
talked, I mean, this is just outrageous. To come up with a $4,000.
So what happened? Why
commitment.
are you suing for $4,000? Did you get the photos from
So
the wedding?
we received a DVD months later. I don't know, 8 months? I don't have
I
the
have
exact.
Who
emails.
sent you the DVD?
We got it from Larry.
Picked
I
it up.
Okay.
brought it to the house.
And he said, take a look at the pictures and select the ones that you'd like printed.
It's great if they don't have his name on them and a blue mark around them that you can't take off.
May I see it?
See it? You didn't see the
I
photos?
haven't seen it, no.
But you sent them the DVD, right?
Yeah, I gave them the DVD. I mean,
You didn't look at the photos?
no, the same copies of what I sent the court when I attached my
Okay.
statement. You know, if there was something like that that was interfering with it.
You're Weatherby, right?
Yes, these are the ones, these are some of the proofs I did just to clear them up a little bit.
What do you mean to clear them up?
Well, I photoshopped them.
But these are the photos that they received.
Those were the photos they should not have received.
Did you ever look at the DVD, sir?
No, I did not.
Okay, let's just be real about it. Because you don't know what's on the DVD. You don't know whether
No,
or
I
not
don't,
your
but if
son
they had
received
told me there
$300.
Yes, I know. However,
I don't. This is her wedding. But why is this not a big deal? Why, to you? Like
Oh, it is a big deal.
But you never looked at the DVD of the photos that you sent to them.
I certainly reviewed all the photos.
May I see the DVD, please? Is this watermark? Is
No,
the
it's
name of
not
the studio
watermarked.
on
It's
every
just-
photo that was submitted
Yes.
to you?
Every photo. And Your Honor, I have emails that I have copies of here, and there's a photo from May 4th, 2015. I've been emailing all the way since August of 2011. We were wondering if we could just get a gift with our wedding pictures, and we just will take them the way they are to get copies. At this point, we're not consumed with touching them up.
Your Honor, I was in Houston for the month of May.
Of this year?
Yes.
Okay, it's been 4 years, sir. Where were you the other 3.5 years?
Well, Your Honor, it's like this. When I set up to do all of the photos, I was having trouble financially. Okay, when I ran into financial trouble, I could not print the photos. I held the photos for as long as I could, hoping I would get enough finance so that I could do them for them. Okay, and I had thought I had made that very clear.
How
to
did
them.
you review the photos and not know that this border?
That doesn't show up on. It
is
doesn't show
odd.
on my computer.
This is odd. I want to take a look at
mean,
this DVD.
very good.
I want to take a look at this disc. We're in recess.
Coming up, the fate of the photographs is discovered.
Where's the original file? Not the disc. Where's the file with the photos?
I have since destroyed that file since that disc went out.
And later, was the car a classic or a clunker?
The value of the car is $1,100.
And I'm gonna give her $900 for 2 scratches on the left passenger door, Your Honor?
Well, that's the amount of the estimate.
Is that gonna repair the entire car?
Hey buddy, let's get these Dayquil liquid gels and go.
But these liquid gels are new. Mucinex Fastmax.
It's the same difference.
These are multi-symptom.
Well, so are these.
This one is max strength and fights mucus. That one doesn't.
Think fast.
You dropped something.
I'll put it back on the shelf.
New from Mucinex Fastmax, the only cold and flu liquid gel that's max strength and fights mucus. Start the relief, ditch the misery. Let's end this.
What's better than $5,000 a week for life? The Publishers Clearinghouse $5,000 a week forever prize. Win $5,000 a week for your life. Then after that, someone you choose gets $5,000 a week for their life. Enter at PCH.com on February 26th to win forever.
Statins lower cholesterol, but could also lower your body's natural CoQ10. Cunol helps restore this heart-healthy nutrient with 3 times better absorption. Cunol has the #1 cardiologist-recommended form of CoQ10. Cunol, the better CoQ10.
Well, my driving record is not the best, but I want good car insurance at a low cost.
I'm glad you called. At the General, we offer affordable car insurance with low payments and a choice of due date.
Even with my accident?
No problem here.
Great. But can I sign up online?
Sure, you can do it now on your mobile phone. Get an anonymous online quote now. For a great low rate you can get online, go to the General and save some time.
Attention! If you or a loved one have an IVC filter to prevent blood clots, listen closely. The FDA warns that these dangerous devices may break, move, tilt, or puncture veins and organs, putting you at risk for serious injuries or even death. If you were injured or if a loved one died because a blood clot filter failed, you may be entitled to compensation.
Call Sokolov Law 1-800-254-1383 for a free legal consultation. That's 1-800-254-1383. I'm a non-attorney spokesperson.
Plaintiffs Donald and Sina Gurdon say Lawrence still hasn't given them their wedding pictures. They're suing for a refund and proper wedding photographs. Defendant Lawrence Weatherby says he doesn't owe any money because they have no formal contract.
Mr. Weatherby, you sent them this disc, right?
Yes.
What were they supposed to be able to do with these photos?
They should have been able to print them.
Print them. Okay.
Yes.
I looked at the disc, and can we pull one of the photos up? Because there's this very odd border on.
That's the border I used to review them when I sent, when on the computer. And
that's on every photo, sir, along with
I know,
the corner Weatherby Studios, and
Yeah,
you can perhaps crop that. But this border is on every photo.
I can remove that without any trouble at all. It's a
So why didn't you? Why am I looking at
Because
emails? Sir, why am I looking at emails over the course of 4 years asking about these photos if it's just as easy as you say it is to remove the border?
They never made me aware that they
That's
could
not true, sir.
print them.
Your Honor, there are no do-overs in this wedding. None whatsoever. This was it. This was the one chance we had for our families and our friends, and some people aren't with us anymore. This was it. And people are still waiting.
Where's the original file? Not the disc. Where's the file with the photos?
I have since destroyed that file since that disc went out.
Okay.
Well, I shouldn't say I destroyed it. I have a hard drive that I use to cache all the files to, and that went down. So if I can ever retrieve the hard drive.
I'm perplexed because because of all the emails that you've received. This is your good friend. Why not just get in your car?
I did receive a bunch of emails about this.
Your son, right?
My son, yes.
Okay, what was the date of the wedding?
May 28th.
May 28th, my birthday, Your Honor.
Your birthday.
My birthday.
And why is that significant to you?
To me? Because it was my birthday.
It was
I
their wedding
usually do
day.
things on my birthday.
You were hired.
No, I was invited to the wedding.
You
no
offered.
contract
You offered to take photos at their wedding, and you told them that the other photographers were substandard. I believe that. Here's what we're going to do. As you know, there's no amount of money that can replace what you feel are the memories you've lost as a result of not having adequate wedding photos. But here's what I am going to do. I'm going to order you, sir, to return the $300 I believe they paid your son for these photos that you and your son took together. I'm also going to order you to pay $300 for the other photographers they paid that did not get the right photos because you and your son were there taking photos that they ended up not being able to use. In addition, I'm going to order the defendant to pay you the $200 you've spent trying to get these photos printed without the watermark and without the frames. It's over 1,000 photos and you've submitted proof of that. Finally, I'm going to order the defendant to pay you $1,000. The cost that, according to the estimate you've submitted to the court, to try to recreate some of these photos and repair some of the photos without the frames and without the watermarks, and because of the volume being over 1,000 photos, it is a lot of work. So that's my total judgment in your favor in the amount of $1,800. I know it's not everything you asked for, but I do hope that it's something that you can use to try to replicate these photos. Judgment, in this case, for the plaintiffs in the amount of $1,800. Good luck.
I'm heartbroken. I really am heartbroken, and I wish, to know that the hard drive was destroyed.
Who destroys the hard drive?
I don't know.
I'm just done taking pictures of weddings.
Plaintiff Diane Jackson says her cousin's boyfriend crashed a riding lawnmower into her car and now is refusing to pay.